Lawyer, case closed. The decision to turn down charges against the Glendale officer who tased a man nearly a dozen times is getting another look by the county attorney.
ABC 15 investigator Dave Biscobane confirming that with the lawyer for the man tased. Dave, the first to show you this disturbing video, and tonight he's speaking with some of the nation's top police misconduct experts.
They call it sadistic, potentially criminal, and they can't believe the officer involved is still on the force.
We flew out of Arizona to interview Tim Williams and Jeff Noble. He has 29 years with LAPD, and he's the former deputy chief in Irvine, California, and an attorney. Combined, they've testified in hundreds of use of force cases. But this case, they say, is the worst they've ever seen.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
There was no justification at all to what they did.
He's gonna fight, dude.
No, I'm not, bro. Ow.
This case goes from bad to worse.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
This is sadistic. This is outrageous police conduct.
These experts are breaking down the July 2017 stop by Glendale police and Officer Matt Schneider against Johnny Wheatcroft.
Are you gonna fight or not?
In frame by frame.
Okay, let's stop it there.
Good stuff.
Let's stop right there.
They say the entire stop was unlawful, unconstitutional, and unconscionable. But here are their biggest issues. Let's start here near the beginning of the stop for an alleged blinker violation.
Yeah, if you're a passenger in a vehicle, you need to have your ID.
That's a misstatement of the law. He doesn't have to give ID. It's not true. It's not accurate.
So you're starting out wrong. You're starting out wrong.
Okay, well, I could take you down to the station and fingerprint you.
No, you can't. You can't. So, that's using his authority in an improper way.
Listen to me.
And then Officer Schneider opens the door, grabs Wheatcroft's arm, preventing the seatbelt from coming off.
Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay.
He pulls a taser, but then puts it away so he can put him in a pain compliance move.
There's no need to twist his arm. There is no need for that.
From here,
Relax.
the experts say the officers lose control of the situation and themselves.
Stop!
He's all wrapped up in the seatbelt. There's nowhere for him to go. What is it they want him to do? This is about pain. This is about causing this man pain. There's no legitimate law enforcement purpose to that taser.
He can't comply because you're not allowing him to comply. He's still tied up in the seatbelt there. He's been tased at least 2 or 3 times. There's no need for that. None.
And when officers try to drag Wheatcroft away, his 11-year-old son tries to help by freeing his dad from the seatbelt.
The young kid there had more common sense than the officers.
Get in front of the car. Come on. You're all right. Come on.
Starts giving him orders as though he's a suspect. And of course, you see the child's face who just did something good, just tried to help, being confronted by an officer.
Officers claim Wheatcroft resisted. They charged him with 2 counts of aggravated assault and a police officer.
He's not resisting, he's responding to the stimuli that he is receiving.
Stimuli, like getting tased nearly a dozen times.
The officers escalated something that didn't have to be escalated.
Why are we here? We're here over a turn signal violation, and he's not the driver.
They believe not a single tase was justified, and the last one, with Wheatcroft handcuffed, face down, the officer pulling down his shorts and tasing him in the testicles, according to the lawsuit.
Would the point of tasing someone at that point, just to inflict pain?
In my opinion, that's all they're doing. It's all that's being done. It's not even borderline. That's inhumane.
This is not an accident. This has the appearance of an intentional act. Based on what I've seen, I can't imagine that this officer is still an officer with the Glendale Police Department.
Officer Schneider was suspended for just 3 days. He's still on the force.
We observed a Hispanic male subject riding his bicycle.
And we found he starred as the face of Glendale Police.
Get out here!
For an August 2017 episode of Cops.
About 5 or 6 rocks of crack cocaine.
The episode airing less than a month after this incident.
If he's the go-to guy for cops and everything else, then they need to find another go-to guy.